sheriff's lights burning on the other side. A leather bag of money lay beneath my seat, and the desert wind carried the sound of approaching feet. I robbed the man who stole my family's land, a railroad king with blood upon his hands. I told myself the money would make things right, but revenge grows heavy in the dead of night. Mexico waited beyond the rusted wire, but behind me rose a farmhouse fire. 6 feet from the border, 6 feet from escape. 1 step toward freedom, 1 step toward my fate. I could run with stolen silver, or turn back through the flame. 6 feet from the border, I had to choose my name. I saw the sheriff's wagon crash beside the road, with a child trapped beneath its burning load. The sheriff was the man who had haunted me for years, but the boy inside was innocent of his father's fears. I left the bag and ran toward the rising smoke, broke the window glass and pulled him through the oak. The sheriff raised his weapon when the boy was free, then lowered it slowly as he looked at me. He said, "Cross that line before the deputies arrive." I said, "Take back the money, let my family survive." 6 feet from the border, 6 feet from escape. 1 step toward freedom, 1 step toward my fate. I could run with stolen silver, or turn back through the flame. 6 feet from the border, I had to choose my name. Testified about every law that had been broken. I served 3 years, then walked beneath the sun, knowing for the first time I was finished being on the run. The border still shines when the night winds rise, like a silver scar beneath the desert sky. I never crossed it, but I became free. 6 feet from the man I used to be. Came through the doorway at 10:30. Ever since I stopped breathing then, black leather boots on the sawdust floor. One cold look made me tapped one red nail to the backbeat. There was a warning beneath her smile, but I had been lonely for too long a while. The room went still when she said my name. I knew right then I would feed that flame. She wore midnight like a crown, turned every honest man upside down. Her kiss was smoke, her touch was fire, a loaded promise wrapped in desire. She wore midnight dark and proud, like thunder hiding in a funeral cloud. I knew that love would drag me down, but she wore midnight like a crown. We drove west past the refinery lights, through empty towns and sleepless nights. She never spoke a word. She had been only laughed when I asked about sin. At a roadside motel outside Santa Fe, I woke alone before the break of day. My money gone, my pistol too, and one black rose where her shadow grew. On the mirror written in crimson red, never trust the words the lonely say. She wore midnight like a crown, turned every honest man upside down. Her kiss was smoke, her touch was fire, a loaded promise wrapped in desire. She wore midnight dark and proud, like thunder hiding in a funeral cloud. I knew that love would drag me down, but she wore midnight like a crown. That midnight crown. Every time the bar lights dim, I search the doorway once again. Though I know she will not come around, I still see midnight wearing her crown. Trouble with 20 in cash, a bad reputation, and a pocket of ash. The bartender said, "Boy, you look half dead." I said, "Pour something strong enough to wake the dead." I played 5 cards with a one-eyed man, lost my watch in a wedding band. Then the room caught fire when the back door swung, and a black-coated stranger spoke in tongues. He said, "Your soul is due tonight." I laughed and struck a match for life. The devil owes me change. I paid too much in blood and pain. I gave him youth, I gave him years, I gave him whiskey, sweat and tears. The devil owes me change. I will not leave the way I came. I bought my freedom with a chain. Now the devil owes me change. He laid a contract on the table, grain written in smoke, sealed in rain. I saw every lie I had ever told, every heart I had left out in the cold. I took that paper in my scarred right hand, tore it twice and made my stand. He showed his teeth, the lights went black, but I've never been good at turning back. The window shook, the floorboards cried. I raised my glass and stepped outside. The devil owes me change. I paid too much in blood and pain. I gave him youth, I gave him years, I gave him whiskey, sweat and tears. The devil owes me change. I will not leave the way I came. I bought my freedom with a chain. Now the devil owes me change. I may be damned, I may be scarred, but hell learned not to push too hard. I kept one spark beneath my name that even darkness could not claim. Morning found me on the street with smoke around my boots and feet. I heard the old church bell explain, the devil still owes me change. Ferry on the Tennessee, moving shadowed strangers where no law could see. They paid me in silver and never spoke aloud, while the fog lay heavy like a burial shroud. One night a young boy climbed aboard alone with a bloodstained shirt and no way home. He said, 3 men are hunting me for what I know. They named the mayor and the sheriff down below. wash away the stains. The truth moves like the water, and the river keeps the names. I searched until sunrise, but the boy was gone. Only his silver locket caught against a fallen log. Inside was a picture of a courthouse page and a list of stolen farms signed beneath the judge's name. I carried that locket to the newspaper train, then watched the town unravel beneath the autumn rain. The mayor fled west, and the sheriff lost his star, but justice came too late for the child beneath the dark. I carved his name where the ferry ropes had lain, so the world would know who disappeared into the rain. The river keeps the names of the lost and betrayed. Every broken promise and every debt unpaid, it carries all the secrets that the guilty could not tame. Deep beneath the current, where the river keeps the names, you can bury every witness, wash away the stains. The truth moves like the water, and the river keeps the names. I quit that ferry when the winter came, but I still hear his voice whenever it rains. No man stays hidden from the turning tide, and no stolen truth remains forever denied. Now wildflowers grow beside that river bend, where strangers leave candles for a forgotten friend. The current keeps rolling through sorrow and shame, forever remembering every stolen name. They found her husband by the railroad track, with an empty wallet and a knife in his back. The sheriff called it robbery and closed the case, but she saw his deputies' guilt upon his face. She wore a black veil through the funeral rain, then cleaned an old revolver beside the window pane. 6 silver chambers, 5 bullets inside, and 1 empty space for the truth they tried to hide. The whole town whispered when she entered the saloon, with thunder in her footsteps and fire beneath the moon. The widow's revolver never spoke in vain. carried a revolver. She placed the deputy's ledger on the bar, filled with stolen wages and names from near and far. The sheriff reached slowly for the gun beneath his coat, but every working man stood when the widow spoke. She said, "My husband learned what your badge concealed, so you left him bleeding in the midnight field." The deputy broke down when the church bell rang and named every man in the crooked gang. She raised the weapon, but she did not fire. The truth burned hotter than a hanging wire. The widow's revolver never spoke in vain. It carried 6 answers through the dust and rain. She did not want blood, she only wanted truth for the man they buried and the years they stole from youth. When the courthouse trembled and the guilty ran for cover, justice wore a black veil and carried a revolver. Federal wagons came before the morning sun, and the sheriff finally faced what he had done. She laid the weapon on her husband's grave, then walked from town with nothing left to say. Some say she rides where the cold winds blow, past forgotten towns where the guilty go. When the law turns blind and the weak still suffer, listen for the footsteps of the widow with her revolver. They found old Caleb by the river bend with an empty flask and no living friend. His boots were clean, but his coat was torn, and the reeds lay flat where a fight was born. The county doctor called it drink, but no one asked why the water turned pink. By sundown, every barroom knew the river had collected what Caleb was due. Then the moon sank low behind the mill, and the whiskey river whispered still. Down at the whiskey river funeral, we bury nobody, we bury the truth. The preacher drinks and the widow lies, while black water carries the proof. Down at the whiskey river funeral, the dead man goes. Once worked for the mining chief, kept a leather book full of stolen relief, names and payments, dates and land, enough to hang every powerful man. His widow said that the book was gone, but I saw wet ashes on her lawn. And Sheriff Cole would not meet my eyes when he spoke of currents and alibis. The church bell rang, the crows took flight as 6 men buried a box at night. Down at the Whiskey River funeral, we bury nobody, we bury the truth. The preacher drinks and widow lies, while black water carries the proof. Funeral, every cent away, Sunday close. The river keeps what the town denies, and nobody asks where the dead man goes. I found one page beneath a pier with my own family's name written clear. Now every splash beyond my door sounds like Caleb asking for more. Rises slow over every secret buried below. When morning comes, the town will know. The river decides where dead men go. That town beneath a blood-red moon, with a stolen coat and a silver spoon. My mother prayed at the old screen door, but I kept my eyes on the engine roar. I traded mercy for a loaded hand, carved my name in the borderland. Every mile brought another flame, every grave seemed to know my name. Now the wind keeps calling from the pines, like a judge reading out my crimes. Black smoke redemption rolling through my veins. I won the devil's coat, I've danced inside the flames. Black smoke redemption, let the midnight testify. I'm looking for forgiveness underneath this burning sky. I cannot change the roads I chose, but I can turn before they close. Chapel by the county line with a broken bell and a crooked sign. I parked my car where the weeds grew tall, heard an old hymn crumbling wall. No preacher stood at the altar rail, just dust, cold wood, and a rusted nail. I dropped my gun on the chapel floor and felt my hand shake like never before. Then the silence cut me like a blade. I faced every debt I had made. Black smoke redemption rolling through my veins. I have worn the devil's coat, I have danced inside the flames. Black smoke redemption, let the midnight testify. I'm looking for forgiveness underneath this burning sky. I cannot change the roads I chose, but I can turn before they close. Clean morning before I am old. Let the rain fall hard tonight. Wash these black tracks out of sight. Black smoke fading in the dawn. The man I was is almost gone. One more mile, one honest breath.